Emperor Karl I, also known as Charles I, was the last monarch of the Habsburg Empire and ruled over Austria-Hungary during World War I. After the war, he was exiled to Switzerland, but he never gave up his dream of reclaiming the throne. He remained a popular figure among the Austrian people, and there were many calls for a Habsburg restoration. In 1918, Austria-Hungary was dissolved, and the Habsburg Empire came to an end. Emperor Karl was forced to abdicate, and he went into exile in Switzerland with his family. However, he never gave up his hope of returning to power, and he remained in contact with his supporters in Austria. After the end of World War I, Austria became a republic, but it was plagued by economic and political instability. The country was in a state of chaos, and many people looked to the Habsburgs as a stabilizing force. Emperor Karl became a symbol of hope for many Austrians, and there were calls for a Habsburg restoration. Emperor Karl attempted to negotiate a return to power with the new government, but his efforts were unsuccessful. In 1921, he made a secret trip to Hungary to try to rally support for his cause, but he was caught by the Hungarian authorities and was forced to return to Switzerland. Despite his efforts, a Habsburg restoration never came to pass. Emperor Karl died in 1922 at the age of 34, and his son Otto became the head of the Habsburg family. Otto continued to work towards a restoration of the monarchy, but his efforts were also unsuccessful. The idea of a Habsburg restoration remains a controversial topic in Austria to this day. Some see the Habsburgs as a symbol of stability and tradition, while others view them as a relic of the past. In recent years, there have been renewed calls for a restoration of the monarchy, but it remains unlikely to happen. In conclusion, Emperor Karl's desire to reclaim the throne of the Habsburg Empire is a fascinating story that highlights the complexities of post-World War I Austria. Despite his efforts, a Habsburg restoration never came to pass, and the idea remains a controversial topic in Austria to this day. Emperor Karl's legacy continues to be felt in the country, and he remains a symbol of hope for many who yearn for stability and tradition.